back at SCIA for the start of the second period. Spitfires lead the Stingrays 3-0. Gudino with it. Drives in on the far side for the Stingrays. Voorhees off the side of the net. Battle for it. Gudino comes out. Spitfires clear the zone. Stingrays can't keep it in. It's Klinger with it. Cross to his defensive partner. Nosenchuk tries to pass it forward to Hernandez. Spitfires get it. It's Garcia across to Furcus. Furcus ridden off into the far corner. Sends it around behind the net for Garcia in the near side corner. He battles with Nosenchuk. Hernandez in for the Stingrays. He takes it out and Furcus gives chase. Hernandez up. Continues back to him, give and go. Ridden off by Furcus. Across to Gudino. He shoots. Goes 5-hole and scores. Stingrays are back in it, reducing it to a 2-goal deficit. Spitfires lead 3-1, opening minute of the second period. Stapleton, Schaefer, Ulrich on for the Spitfires. Hernandez going to take the draw for the Stingrays. A little bit of a delay while the referees talk to the scorekeeper. And I think we're ready. Puck drop, goes back into the zone. Tebow sends it up, doesn't get around. Comes back around into the corner. Ulrich gives it up, but not out. Over on the far side, Schaefer intercepts a pass. He chases up towards it, but Voorhees gets there first. Back into the zone for the Stingrays. Control behind the net by the Spitfires. Up along the boards, but not out. Center ice on the far boards now. Stapleton with it. He's got Tebow pinching with him. Backhander. It's directed into the corner. Tebow again in front. Tries again. Now Stingrays with it. Spitfires. Ty Wood sent it back in, but it comes back out. Stingrays chase for it into the corner. Centering attempt is directed back. Spin around shot by Malinkowski in front. Back over to the side on the far board. Spitfire with it. Up and out of the zone. Stingrays control it in their own zone, and Van Noort is going to go for 2 minutes. Waiting for the official call. And it's hooking. Stingrays go on the power play. I'm not calling Kathy. I'm going to walk in drunk. Faceoff comes into the Spitfire zone. It's going to be to the left of goaltender Andy Quee. Nelson will face off with Pasillas. Stingrays win it around the back of the net. Goes over to the far corner. Back around behind the net again as Simmons goes for it. Tries to clear it up, but not out. Anderson pinches. Shot goes wide. Across the ice. Malinkowski. Scrum on the far side, boards up but not out, and then does go full length of the ice. Anderson back for Stingrays. Picks it up, passes up to Newman along the boards further, and it's taken by Woods. Passes across, and the Spitfires dump it back down the ice. Morehouse with it now for the Stingrays. Up again, trying to get it to Newman, and Nelson intercepts a pass. And then he and Woods can't figure out who's going to take it. Woods keeps it in the zone. Simmons. Woods battles for it in the corner. Comes back up. Malinkowski driving down the far side boards. Shot. Misses behind the net. Comes out of the zone. Anderson dumps it back in. And Simmons sends it all the way down the ice again. Stingrays possession with it in their own zone, setting up there, still on the power play. Pass all the way across. Malinkowski tries to center it for Pacius, but it's intercepted and sent back in to the Stingrays zone. Stingrays have it again. Stick handling, they lose it. It's back into their zone. Back behind the net. Spitfires with control. Backhanded shot goes wide. Stingrays with it again. Trying to clear the zone. It's like Young got it. Shot goes wide. Comes out to center ice, and the Spitfires dump it back in. Van Ort's out of the box. Spitfires are full strength. He's into the corner. Stingrays clear the zone. Up. And this Nosenchuk gets past Okun. His shot goes ineffectively wide, or his centering pass for Malinkowski is not taken. It's back in the offensive zone for the Spitfires. Kind of bottled up in the slot. Ineffectively goes wide. It's around far side boards. Players come together. Stingrays come possession, D-to-D pass, and back across. They're in the far corner. And then back again. Near side boards, up center ice, and stopped at the line by Okun. Stingrays are offsides, have to clear the zone on the delayed offsides. Spitfires control it. Ooh, nearly lost it. Van Ort. He's into the zone. Loses control in the slot. Puck comes out center ice again, controlled by Spitfires. Dumped into the zone. Stingrays have control. And it's back out. Pacius. Stingrays with. Stingrays dump it back into the zone. Okun goes back for it. He's checked into the corner. Spitfires maintain control of the puck. Oh, and Gagne is stood up by Hernandez at the blue line. Stingrays gain possession at center ice, then lose it, then back in. Goes into the corner. On the far side, back out to center ice. Stingrays in control. Back in. Spitfires to it. Pass across. Clearing attempts intercepted by the Stingrays. In the corner again. Shot attempt. Goes wide by Gudino. Behind the net. Spitfires control. It's Van Ort. He makes it to a blue line, takes a shot, and finally goes for a change. It's Gudino with it. He's up center ice. Gets his pocket picked by Garcia. Tries to take it into the zone. Loses it to Nosenchuk. Nosenchuk rushing. Spitfire zone. Ty Woods tries to stand him up at the blue line, but fails. Puck is over into the far corner, far side. Battle forward along the boards. Puck comes out. Spitfires have it. It's Ty Woods. He's rushing. Nobody with him. He's tied up by Nosenchuk, who's again rushing up the ice with the puck past the Spitfires defenders, who are forward of their forwards. A little dangerous here, even with the lead. Tebow takes Voorhees to the boards over on the far side. Puck comes across to Ulrich, who puts it up the boards. Anderson there. Back up to Malinkowski, who gets it forward to Hernandez takes a shot, and it's swallowed up by Andy Quee. Face-off will come to Quee's left. It'll be Hernandez with Nelson. Stingrays, quick shot on goal and a quick whistle by the referee. And we'll have another face-off. Shaver comes off, and on comes Van Oort as they complete the change, get their full line out there. Morehouse with it up at the line. It's taken by Simmons. Simmons is rushing, takes it into the zone himself. Defensemen for the Spitfires are really getting probably overly aggressive. Stingrays, puck coming into the Spitfire zone. Simmons raising for it with Malinkowski. Cross. Goes into Stingray zone, back up and out, and then back in. Anderson takes her time with it. Saucer pass back up to the line, dumped back in by Lukic. Lukic pinches. Puck into the Spitfires zone, and Simmons just whacks at it, and it's held in. Oh, Nelson with it now. Loses it before he can take it into the offensive zone. Stingrays the other way. Gudino with it. Skating circles in the corner. Still with it. Around front. Tries to backhand it. Puck comes up. Spitfires clear the zone. Morehouse back with it. Puck's at the blue line. Spitfires take it in. Spitfires try and take a shot. Back up. Kept in by Van Oort. Clearing attempt. Now it's out. This time Gagne's with it. He wheels around, tries to go up far side of the ice. And it does just go into the zone, but looks like it came back out. Battle for it right along the blue line. And it's back into the zone. Stingrays with it. Gudino. Then back in. Spitfires. Backhand shot. Save. Players approach the face-off circle. It looks like we're going to have Young with Voorhees. Puck's dropped into the corner. Spitfires with it, centered around. It's collected up by the Stingrays, but not out. Puck back into the zone. And Newman forward. Coons back for it, sends it around on the far side boards, scrum along the boards. Puck comes out. Still in. Back behind the net with Gagne. He turns back, gets back on the far side boards. It's up. And Weiss sends it ahead for Young. Goes for it in the corner. Anderson gets there first, sends it around. Newman tries to pass it up, almost turns it over. Back out. and it's goes deep. Gagne goes around the back of the net with it. Klinger with him. He sends it up, turns it over to Burnett. Shot, save, rebound, score. Burnett scores for the Stingrays. They close the gap to 1. Now Spitfires 3, Stingrays 2 in the closing minutes of the third period. Face-off center ice. Stingrays with it. Up to the far side boards, sent in by the Spitfires. Stingrays go to clear the zone. Fighting for it in the corner. Still not out. Furcus with it. Comes across. Goaltender loses his stick. Furcus can't get it on his backhand. Tries to center it. And it goes to the Stingrays. Puck forward. Not out. To get it into the zone. Behind his Woods. Tries to get it out. Over the far side boards. It's back in. Puck comes around. Burnett's got it. Tries to center it. Doesn't get it. Garcia's up. Oh, and Tebow steals it. Tries to come around. He runs into Garcia. And it's Burnett with it. Woods comes back, loses his stick. Lucky he didn't get a penalty there. Looks like the Spitfires, not only did two players run into each other, with the defenseman joining the rush again, but also somebody went for an ill-timed change. Face-off comes to Qui's left. Back around the back of the net. Comes up into the zone controlled by Spitfires. Schaefer into the corner. Battles with it. Comes out. Over and across. Into neutral ice. Schaefer steals it. And it's Stapleton with it. Schaefer on the doorstep. Swallowed up by the goaltender. Faceoff comes to the right of the Stingrays goaltender. Controlled Schaefer back behind. Stingrays controlling. Comes back around. Schaefer goes, tries to hold it in. Simmons pinches too. Oh, he catches the Stingrays player with a hook. So he heads to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. So in the closing minutes of the second period, Stingrays go on the power play. Faceoff comes to the Spitfire zone. Spitfires with it, clear the zone. Puck goes all the way down the ice. Nelson's coming in hard, doesn't get to it. Comes up, Gagne sends it back in. Nelson stays up on the forecheck. He's pressuring. He's got some help with him. Center ice, Gagne sends it back in. And that's the end of the second period.